hunting and fishing, beating and picking berries. Subsistence is a way of life for the locals up and down the Kuskokwim River.
A lot of people don't have jobs in the villages, so what they catch and what they hunt and pick and gather is really important.
I always think of myself holding a harpoon on one end and a briefcase on the other. And I have to balance my life between the two.
We go out every year. Our goal is to get some meat. I was focusing on taking an ethical shot so I wouldn't have a wounded moose running, miles and miles away and me having to look for him.
All I saw was horns, It was getting dark. It was starting to run back in the woods, so I had to get a shot off at it. Got another shot off, and there it is. Successful hunt.
The moose is distributed to the whole community, and the family doesn't retain any of it. But that's a way of showing respect to the animal that's being killed for subsistence purposes.
One moose like this, it'll last us a whole year almost. Feed our families, help our elders.
Salmon, I think, probably is the most significant resource we have here, and most of our folks are subsistence fishermen.
You process the fish, hang them, and each day we catch more and more. So the ones that you had cut before in the beginning move into the smokehouse, so you keep moving on all summer. This is the old way of preserving fish from a long time ago. When you put them in the ground with grass and they ferment and then freeze. During the winter time we take them out and we eat them frozen.
We have grouse here, we have waterfowl, swans, geese, ducks, Wilson snipe. We just have all sorts of birds in this area right here. It's a Garden of Eden. There's absolutely no doubt about it in terms of those sorts of resources.
Well, for our diet, berries, it's our fruit, it's how we get our vitamins, and buying produce out here in the villages is so expensive. Most people go out in the tundra, you'll find tundra bluffs.
You can get out in the summertime and just get what you want if you're willing to make the efforts. But nothing better than good berry syrup in the middle of the winter up here when it's 20 below outside that you've picked in the summertime.
Traditions are passed from generation to generation as a way of helping maintain a healthy existence in a very remote and at times unforgiving environment.
If it's fixing a motor or mending a net or sewing something or beating something, there's different elders that I would go to, and they would, tell me what they know, share with me what they know. This is a buckskin dress. This is the first one I ever made. A lot of young girls my age don't know how to sew or make dresses like this anymore. These are moose antlers from a moose I got last fall. So I utilized pretty much every part of the moose that I could.
I think it broadens your respect for the traditions that the Yupik people have up here.
We always leave some pieces behind for our ancestors that went before us. The way my grandmother explained it was, when you leave a piece of food or something in the ground, it appears on the other side as a whole fish.
To learn more about the Alaska video series, visit novagold.com.